It's all unfinished buildings, failures before they even begin. The tall ones over there are all unfinished buildings. You wouldn't believe it without seeing it. Chinese investors spent billions in Cambodia, but all the properties lie abandoned.
Hello guys, welcome to my real estate channel. Today's topic, we're going to talk about ghost town in Cambodia. Yes, not in Malaysia this time. We are going all the way to another Southeast Asian countries in Cambodia, like the one Country Gardens built in Johor, Malaysia. Let's take a look.
It's reported that there are over 1,000 unfinished buildings in Sihanoukville alone. Do they have no intention of completing them? This is a seaside in Sihanoukville, and the scenery here is still quite nice. However, in contrast, the abandoned buildings on the other side are quite bleak.
Well, if this is true and what is happening in Cambodia, this is kind of sad. All those unfinished buildings is an eyesore if you ask me personally. Frankly, I hope the developers will raise more funds to complete this project. Otherwise, I don't know if the Cambodian government may retake the project and continue to refurbish it or complete it at least to a minimal so that they can get tenants to move in, at least fill up the building. Otherwise, it's a waste of space. Well, the reason if you left the building unattended and bare, uncompleted, is going to be not only be an eyesore, but it's going to be a major safety hazard, especially all those building materials will start to rot and they will start to crumble. And this is not good for the pedestrian or people walking close to the building.
My route today is along the seaside of Sihanoukville, and indeed, there are many unfinished buildings. These tall buildings were built with huge investments. It's not exaggeration to say that there are over 1,000 unfinished buildings like these, some even costing hundreds of billions or tens of billions. But now they are deserted, becoming a blot to the city. From the video, you could see that some of the buildings are very close to each other. I heard from local friends that many of these properties were investments made through friends introducing friends. They know each other, pooling money together to buy land and build. That's why many properties are clustered together. Overall, the locations of these properties are very good, with some even in prime areas. This used to be a place where Chinese people like to come, and the land prices here were not low. However, now some people never want to come in their lifetime.
Well guys, have any of you been to Cambodia before and saw all these abandoned buildings? Write in the comments down below and tell me about the situation there in person so that the rest of us who haven't been there can at least get a glimpse of what is happening in Cambodia. Are there really so many abandoned buildings by the Chinese developer or they are local developers? Comment down below so that we have an insight of what is happening in Cambodia.
Wow, there are so many unfinished buildings in Sihanoukville. Look, they're all unfinished buildings. They've been sitting here for 2 years, untouched, even through the pandemic. We've noticed a lot of unfinished buildings along the streets in Sihanoukville. Here's a hotel, and right next to it is an unfinished building. What struck me most about Sihanoukville were the vast unfinished buildings, the clean and tidy streets, certain industries you were not allowed to film, and the abundance of Chinese shops. Sihanoukville is really desolate now. With many unfinished buildings, the whole city feels lifeless. If someone tells you that investing in Cambodia can make you wealthy, or that you can make money by coming to Cambodia to work, remember, never come, because most likely, they've already set a trap for you.
Personally, as a real estate agent, if there's a lot of FDI, foreign direct investment, of course this is good. But the government has to strike a balance, especially if there's a lot of foreigners coming in to buy your real estate. It will actually increase the property of real estate like crazy. Similar situation is happening in Malaysia as well, towards the KL side of the region, because those areas are more or less friendly to foreign buyers. Unlike the state of Selangor, where the state government put in a measure to protect the locals so that the property prices do not over balloon. The control measure by the state government in Selangor is they put up a minimum cap purchase price of anything below 2 million ringgit. Foreigners are not eligible to purchase. On top of that, the property has to be a strata title. So that pretty much eliminates 90 to 95% of the landed property that foreigners are eligible to purchase. Unlike in Greater KL, so they have more free option as any properties above 1 million ringgit, and it can be any title. That's why you see properties in KL are much higher as compared to the state of Selangor. Now, as for Cambodia, maybe there's no strict regulation for foreign purchase. Probably that's the reason why the property price in that part of Cambodia has increased so much until the locals are unable to afford. So what do you think of my assessment? Write in the comment down below and let's have the discussion about it. If you like this video, smash the like button and consider subscribing to my channel if you are new to this channel, as I love to have you as a subscriber. It greatly supports my small little channel. And if you have additional 10 seconds of your time, consider clicking the share buttons to share this video to your friends and families. I'm Cheng. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.